So, Naruto faked his death, and we left off with Naruto about to get the bounty for Madara. And I'ma just say Madara was like over Naruto's power level, but like let's just say by like 50%. Let's just say 75 actually. He was over Naruto's power level by 50%. I mean 75%. And Naruto knew that Madara was strong. You just know how like Naruto was so confident and stuff. Naruto thought that he could beat him no matter what. And so in this, Naruto unlocks, he's gonna unlock the thing that I told y'all that was gonna come in like part 5 that I was gonna tell y'all. But I'm not gonna tell y'all that just like in part 5 just because like he's gonna be fighting Madara, so it's gonna be kinda harder without it. And yeah. Okay, so Naruto woke up, and he wanted to go collect the bounty from Madara, but he wanted to go check on the 7 demon swordsmen, I'm pretty sure that's what they call it. Zabuza on them, and they were good, they were just chilling. And when Naruto saw that the village was peaceful, and like that Zabuza and them were like, let's just say they were having a nice time, and like he never saw people so happy, like ever. So he was wondering why people did that, like emotion, and like even though they were the 7 demon swordsmen, he knew that they had emotions, but like he didn't think that they would have like that type of happy emotion and stuff. And Madara, let's just say this, he knew he needed some extra backup, so he asked not all of the 7 swordsmen. Let's just say Zabuza and Haku decided to come with, like Naruto asked Zabuza and Haku to come with them to defeat Madara. And then when they went to go collect the bounty man, he said, "That's Zabuza of the 7 demon swordsmen." And then Zabuza got out of there, and he was like, "No, that's just a friend of mine." And then he grabbed the bounty for Madara and started looking for him. He couldn't find Madara that fast, so it took them like 2 days to find Madara. And on the second day, Naruto, he already had the Sharingan. Let's just say he had the Mangekyo Sharingan because he stole it from Danzo. You remember in part 1 I said he killed Danzo and took his eyes. And let's just say he unlocked the Mangekyo Sharingan, and they started to see like Madara, since Madara I should say, and it was like this cave. It was like this cave with the big boulder in front of it. And let's just say Orochimaru. Let's just say Orochimaru actually didn't die. And like he didn't die, he slithered away. He got away from the bounty guy, and he made a reincarnation of Madara. Or Madara never went away. Never mind, Madara never went away. I'm just saying that. And since Madara like past the cave or in the cave, and Haku and Zabuza went around while Naruto went into the cave, while they went behind the mountain. And Zabuza and Haku, they went around the mountain and they saw an entrance while Naruto was pounding the cave, like trying to get in because it was a big boulder. Not like actually pounding it, but like using machine guns and stuff. That's what I mean. Like using jutsus to try to break it. And he used the wood style to try to move it out the way, but he couldn't get a good enough wood style. So he tried three more. He tried, let's just say, 10 more times, and that's when they had found the door, and they started to go back around to tell Naruto. But by the time they got to Naruto, Naruto had already broke the boulder, and he was already inked. And Naruto spotted a couple katanas just like sitting in rocks, and like he just saw a whole bunch of weapons in there, but Madara wasn't there. And he just looked at some stuff, and so like he found the Ambu mask. It was like broken, and he put it on. And then he found like a couple, like let's just say one or just say in the comments one is how many daggers should he have? He go have katanas and like daggers, like just say he go have the like Deadpool things in the back, the Deadpool katanas holder thing in the back, and then his dagger or daggers go be on like his pants or something, like on the side of him, and like his fit is gonna be red. Actually, I like to go with red. Red sounds good because like all like his hair is red and stuff, so like red it sounds like a good fit. And let's just say he unlocks two things in this. So he couldn't find Madara, so he went back to the bounty shop because Madara was too hard to find. And let's just say they were out there for 2 weeks trying to find Madara and they couldn't. And then they went back to the shop and they picked the bounty back and said that they would get him next time. And the bounty guy, he didn't see Zabuza that time. He didn't see Zabuza and Haku, so he thought he was imagining things when he was talking about like like it was that Zabuza of the seven of the seven demon swordsmen or something like that. And then like he went back to his village and he started doing some more training. And he wanted to do something fun. So let's just say he wanted to go on a journey. And he wanted to check out all the villages. But he only wanted to check out... Let's just say he only wanted to check out the village, the Leaf Village, which he was at. And like, just go there and he wouldn't care. And he went to the Sand Village, and then he went to the Cloud Village, and he went to those villages. But first, he went to the Leaf Village so he could try to redeem himself, because he really didn't do nothing, but he just wanted to redeem himself so people won't keep seeing him as a demon, and so he didn't want people to see him as a demon because he never used the Nine-Tails chakra in his life except for once. When let's just say when he got like super mad that they was bullying him, and let's just say when he was 5 in the Nine-Tails, he got so mad and angry that he lost control of himself. Well, of course, he lost control easy because he was young. He was only 5. He was only 5, so it was he couldn't do nothing. And he lost control, and he almost killed a villager. Let's just say that, but they took him in and they stopped them. They they put this. Let's just say they put another seal on him. Like they put another seal on him, so now he has two seals, and he and that's when he faked his death and then left the village. And like he went back to the lake village, and like he really didn't even care because every time they would throw something at him, he kind of like he got ruthless. So like he really cared if a girl was crying now because like what they did to him. But he didn't want the girl to feel what he felt, all that pain and all of that stuff. So he wanted to kill them. And like he wanted to kill them, like kill them, but at the same time he didn't want to. So like he has some sympathy. I'm gonna just say that. And he went to the Leaf Village, and like Sasuke wanted to fight him, and let's just say not Haku, Sakura was there with him, and they saw Sasuke and Hinata walking down the street talking and stuff like that, and Naruto made eye contact with Sasuke, and Sasuke looked at him and said, what do you want, you dork? And Naruto said, don't start this. And then Sasuke, he ran at Naruto with the let's just say he got the lightning cutter, and he tried to kill Naruto because nobody wanted him in their village, and Naruto simply just dodged it, and he just kept going on with his day. And then he went to the battlefield, like one of the battlefields, well, not battlefields, like the training areas to train. And Sasuke, he tried to sneak attack him, but he already knew. So Sasuke was like, he was like in a tall tree, and Naruto sensed him there, and he said, "Get up the tree, or I'll kill you." And Sasuke didn't know how he knew he was there already because it was only like a split second, and Sasuke, he stayed in the tree. So Naruto, you know how he can use wood style? He used wood style and like blended in his wood style with the tree. And Sasuke just thought he was training wood style, but he wasn't. He was actually going up to the tree to knock Sasuke down. And like he went up to the tree, like he thought he lost control of it, but he really didn't care. And so he went up to the Naruto, like you know how like he changed his hands. That's what he did, and he thought he was doing training, but he wasn't. So like he like snuck up to the tree with his other hand while Sasuke was focusing on one hand, and he like just knocked like hit Sasuke down the tree. And Sasuke, he said, "What did you do that for, you dork?" And then Naruto said, "I told you to get out the tree. You didn't listen." And then Sasuke pulled out shuriken, and I'm gonna just change it up real quick. And Naruto pulled out a his daggers, and like he ran full force at Sasuke. And then right when he got in front of Sasuke and Sasuke was trying to use his Chidori, he teleported behind him and cut his arm. Like he didn't cut it off, he just like cut it. Like he like, let's just say he stabbed him in the arm, and he said, "Stay away from me." That's what Naruto said. And Sasuke was like, "You demon, I'll kill you." And Naruto, he went back, like he didn't care, so he went to the Cloud Village, and like he saw all the kids training and everybody there, and then he like then wait, no, that's not what happened. Let's just say he didn't see all the kids. He just went to the cloud village, and then they like wanted to know his recognition and where he was from. He was like, "I'm from the village hidden in the sea. I'm Naruto. I'm Naruto Uzumaki." And they were like, "Oh, okay." And he said, "I'm the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails." And so they got a little skeptical of that. Why would the Nine Tails Jinchuriki be there? But like he went there, and he met B. Let's just say he met B when he went to the Cloud Village, and like B and him, they were like already bonding. Like they were like he was already doing that like that thing where he like raps and talks at the same time, and Naruto thought it was kind of funny that somebody rapped and talked at the same time. Naruto, he went back to his village because it was getting dark, and he wanted to come back there to train with V because he sensed to be all of B's chakra when he got there, and he noticed that B was really strong. Oh, and he think he noticed a little bit of tailed beast chakra, but he wasn't sure, so he really didn't pay attention. But he went back to his village, and Naruto, he went to sleep. But when he woke up, he wasn't in the same place he was. He was in his mindscape. And Kurama was in his cage, and he was like, "Oh, what is this orange thing?" And then he was like, "Where am I?" And he was confused. And then Kurama, or the Nine Tails, turned around and said, "You're in your mindscape, kid." And then he let me out of this cage. "I will, but first tell me your name." He was like, "My name is Kurama." Wait, nah. He was like, "Why do you need to know, kid?" And Naruto was like, "I just asked." And Kurama thought in his head that nobody has ever asked him his name. So like he liked that like type of person, and like how like he's like strong, Naruto strong. He said that you're worthy to know, and he told Naruto that his name was Kurama. And Kurama, he said, "Will you let me out of this cage?" And Naruto said, "Yeah, but first, promise me you won't go ballistic, go crazy, go stupid." And Kurama promised him, and Naruto said, "Okay, I'll let you out of this cage in a day." And Kurama said, "I can't wait a day. I need to get out now." And Naruto said, "Which one? Tomorrow or never?" And Kurama noticed that he was talking to him, like he was actually serious. And he was like, you gotta be tough talking to the Nine Tails like that." Oh, he was like, and Naruto was like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were the Nine Tails." And Kurama was like, "Don't act dumb. You didn't know I was in your body this whole time." And Naruto was like, "Okay, honestly, I kinda didn't. I knew, but he was like, "Okay, I knew, but I really didn't like talking about it." And then he said, "I'll let you go in a day." And Naruto, he did something big brain. Since he was going to try to find Madara tomorrow, he was gonna let the tail beast, well, Kurama out on the same day he was about to go try to get Madara. So if he needed Kurama could help him try to like get the bounty. And Kurama, he really didn't think much of him. He just thought that he was really strong. And he thought that he wasn't like the rest of the people. And so Naruto went to Jiraiya and asked for some training and like chakra and like to help chakra, like to help him get better chakra control. And then at that point, like Jiraiya helped him so much that he did it on his own and kept doing it and kept doing it. And then until he had the best chakra control. And then Naruto learned a whole bunch of new jutsus, a whole bunch of stuff, and like, let's just say he found this like random clan like that were hiding in the shadows. Let's just say it's called the like, this is a random clan I'm making up. Like with the unique eye, and he wanted an eye like that, so he wanted to get a DNA transfer so he could try to get that type of eye, because he didn't want to kill none of like some new clan that he just found, because you know, like that wouldn't be good like for his reputation. And plus, the only reason he killed Danzo, the only reason he has the Mangekyo Sharingan, is because Danzo tried to exterminate him. And Danzo, he was being dumb, like he was being blinded, and he was dumb and stuff. Like, so Naruto just had to take him out, and he took his Mangekyo Sharingan. But his next like eye or whatever is gonna be kind of OP or good, as you say. Well, OP or good as like OP, like let's just say it's gonna be OP, and it's gonna be cool. So if you watch My Hero Academia, it's gonna be like kinda like that, but different. And so like he found him and he asked for a DNA transfer, because like he was already 100% Uzumaki, and let's just say 5% like Uchiha, because he had the Mangekyo. And so like let's just say he was a 95% Uzumaki and 5% Uchiha, or we should say 50% Uchiha and 50% Uzumaki. 25% Uchiha. Oh, let's just say that because he has the Mangekyo. And like that's kinda like Uchiha DNA. So he's kinda like that. And so he was kinda like mad. And he got the DNA transfer, so now he was like 50% Uzumaki. Let's just say he was now 25% Uzumaki, now 50% Uzumaki, 25% Uchiha, and 25% like that random clan that you found there in the shadows. Let's just like type in the comments what the name should be, cause on my last video I got a couple views, so like I know what some people here, but like I just need to know what should the clan name be. Like please comment, like, and subscribe too. But anyways, like he was kinda was not, because he didn't even want Uzumaki blood in him. But he did want Uzumaki blood in him because some of the Uzumaki cared about him. And some of the Uzumakis were still alive. Let's just say, like I said, 2 Uzumakis were alive right now. 3 including Kim, but other 2, I'm pretty sure they were both girls. I forgot their names, but I remember them. And Naruto, he was like, I just got a DNA transfer. Now all I gotta do after this, like, this was the day before Madara. All of this was happening, and Kurama was like, "What is this DNA?" And then Naruto was like, and then he was like, "Yes." And then Naruto, he was about to go get a scroll to break the seal, so Kurama could get out. And Kurama was like, "Yes, kid, yes," because Kurama knew he was about to get out. And then, like, Naruto got the scroll. He ran back home. He took the scroll. And then, like, the next day, let's just say he kept the scroll and then he went to sleep. He woke back up in his mindscape and he already used the scroll. And he said, "You know what time it is, Kurama." And Kurama was kind of like, he didn't show no emotion, but he was kind of happy that he was getting out of the cage for like the first time in years. Okay, I came up with an age. Let's just say Naruto right now is 15. Let's just say Naruto is 15. Last episode he was 14, but last episode it was also his birthday, so now he's 15. And so he was kind of happy. Kurama was kind of happy, but he wasn't too happy because he didn't want to show it. And so Naruto said, "Show me what you can do." And he let him take over his body, but like not fully. And Kurama could do some cool things. And y'all see the picture right there? That's when he unlocked his like Sage mode or whatever. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Sage mode or Beast mode or something like that. And he went in that form, and he was like, "This is cool." And like he just kept looking at it. He kept looking down and stuff, and he was like, "Wow, this is very cool. This is intriguing." And then he went to go find Madara. This time he went solo, and he started to be able to control his cloak. And in the next episode, I'll find a name for that clan, and I'll tell y'all what the power is. He's gonna get it next episode, or well, next part. And he went to go find Madara. He grabbed the bounty, and then he ran. He looked for Madara all over the place. He went every single where, but he knew where he was. He knew where he was, so he went there. He found Madara, and then Madara said, "What do you want, kid?" And like he was like, "What do you want, kid? Do you want to die seriously?" Because he noticed that his chakra was rising, and he noticed that his chakra wasn't that like good as his, so he knew that he was an easy opponent. And so like then the fight began, and so Naruto he came out with the first strike and threw his dagger into Madara's knee. And Madara just took it out and threw it back at Naruto as Naruto jumped up in air and jumped over his stuff. And like as the dagger was going midair, you know how Zabuza stands on his like his sword? It's like that, but he jumps off of it. Like he just jumps up, jumps on it, and then jumps straight off. And he got a good air, and he said, Shadow Clone Jutsu." He didn't do no hand signs. So he just did Shadow Clone Jutsu without doing hand signs. And Madara was like, "This kid is actually impressive." And then Naruto's clones came in with a punch by Naruto. He came in with a vanishing Rasengan, and it vanished. And Naruto was focusing on the real one, but he got punched by the fake ones right as he tried to do a move. And then Madara, he started taking the battle seriously, and like he used wood clones. He used wood clones against Naruto, and Naruto kept punching them, but they weren't going away. So he got his shadow clones to fight the wood clones, And then Naruto made some wood clones to go fight Naruto. Madara. And it was like a lake nearby. So Naruto, he found a nice opportunity and he went under the water and Madara looked down there and he was like, I see you, kid. And Naruto was like, water dragon jutsu and shot the water dragon at Madara as Madara, like it was too fast because it was already in water and Madara couldn't dodge in time, so he got hit by the water dragon. And Madara, like he barely escaped. And Naruto, he was like, "You're weak. You're the legendary Madara." And then like he knew that Madara wasn't using his full potential. He just wanted to trash talk, so Madara would actually fight him like he was somebody. And then Naruto, he said fire pod jutsu without using any hand signs. Let's just say the only hand sign he did was the horse hand sign, like, and let's just say that was he only did one hand sign, and let's just say Madara was like, this kid is really impressive. I should really start battling serious, but I'm not right now because I know his tricks. And then Naruto, he made the area all snowy and stuff. And Madara said, "What is this?" Naruto put on his Ambu mask, grabbed his daggers, and like he went full like sneak mode, and like he went super fast. Like he just kept like teleporting or something. He just like, and then he cut Madara and then teleported away. Like not teleported, but moved fast away. And he just kept doing that. And he kept getting big hits on Madara. And Madara, he kind of got mad. And you know when he starts floating and stuff and all of that stuff that happens, he kind of got mad. Like he didn't want to use that on him because he knew he would kill him. Even though Madara really didn't care if he killed him, he didn't want to kill him yet because he needs to have some fun. And then Madara started fighting him. And all of the shadow clones were gone except one of Naruto's. And Naruto did that move when he does the Rasengan and like he makes it bigger with the help of the other shadow clone with the shadow clone. But the thing is that all of the elements were in there, like all of the elements were in there, and he ran. Like let's just say he made two, and he ran at Madara, and Madara jumped in the air, and Naruto jumped in the air as well. And you know, like how you can throw, like they can throw stuff. Naruto threw the Rasengan, and like and then Madara was confused because that the Rasengan was in an air move. He knew that because like he studied, like he fought Minato. Let's just say that, and like let's just say he was going at the right Kage speed and was like he shoo and came right in front of Madara and boom hit him with the Rasengan. And then like you just saw like fire and water and like wood and all of that, like all of the elements just like come out of the like when the Rasengan exploded. That's what happened to make the impact better and like so it would hurt more. And like all of those elements were on the ground while it was snowing, so it got rid of some of the snow and stuff like that. And so he made it more snowier, so like it was foggy and junk, and they couldn't see at all. Naruto did a big brain play. He like grabbed a snowman. Let's just say he got a whole bunch of snow, plowed it, and like stuck the daggers in the snowman to look like the snowman was actually Naruto. And then Naruto grabbed his katanas and went under the snow. And right as Madara came, he pulled Madara down into the snow, kicked him, and tried to slice him. And then Madara, like he tried to hit him with his katana, but Madara dodged. And then Madara just like teleported, and Naruto was like, Nani, turned around, and Madara just smacked up Naruto, and Naruto was like, it's the perfect time. And then he tried to punch Madara, and then he realized something was wrong. He backed up, and he thought, and then the Uzumaki chains came out, the Uzumaki chains, and like they like wrapped around Madara, and Naruto was like, what are these? And he was like waving Madara in the air with the chains, like spinning him around, and like he just boom, just put it on the ground, like he was spinning it in the air, like put it like if like in the Hawk scene when Hawk was smashing Thor on the ground, that's what he did. And Madara was weak, and then Naruto was like, "Can you lend me some chakra, Kurama?" And Kurama gave him a whole bunch of chakra, and so Naruto just like phew phew, and like just kept hitting Madara while he was weak. And Madara, he kept losing chakra, and he said, "I should have killed this kid right when I saw him. And I need to stop playing with him." And then Madara was like, he started saying that speech, "Wake up to reality." All of that. He said, "Wake up to reality." And Naruto was confused, and Naruto didn't care, so he just kicked him and said, "Shut up." And Madara grabbed his foot and said, and he grabbed his foot, twisted it, and Naruto, he screamed, and then like people could hear it, and then Naruto, he twisted his ankle high, but this time it was way worse. And Naruto, he got super mad, and he said, "Kurama, give me more chakra." And like he went Tailed Beast mode. Like let's just say he went Six Tails mode. He went Six Tails mode, cause what's her name? Kurama gave him too much chakra, but Naruto was still in control, and he just went crazy on Madara, and Madara couldn't take it no more. So Naruto went back and said, "Kurama, take the chakra back. I need to go back into my regular form." He said, "Uzumaki change. This is my Gekko Sharingan." And Madara, you're Uchiha, aren't you? And Naruto was like, "Well, kinda. I have Uchiha. I have a Uchiha eye, but I'm not necessarily from the Uchiha." And Madara was like, and then Naruto started fighting him, and Madara just kept saying, "Wake up to reality." He just kept saying his speech over and over again until Naruto, he said, "I finished." And like he grabbed him and started dragging him. Like he just kept making it snow, so like he would have a path, and so Madara wouldn't just smacking his face on trees and stuff, all like leaves and all of that stuff, like hit twigs and stuff like that. And he started dragging Madara by his foot and twisted his ankle like he did his. And then Madara woke up and started screaming in pain. And then he started doing that Yagami laugh, like Naruto did. And then he started floating in the air, and the he was holding the asteroid or whatever, and like he threw it down at Naruto, but Naruto, he barely made it out. He was running the Raikage speed, and like the way he survived was he used wood style and like rock style, or what is it called? Earth style, and he held it up, but it still broke it. Like the an asteroid or whatever broke down the wood style and the rock style or earth style, I mean. And it was coming for Naruto, but Naruto was too fast and barely escaped. But Madara thought it got him, in Naruto, he like he went like kind of like a he went to his cloak mode and ran up to Madara and like you let's just say he ran up the boulder, jumped and grabbed Madara's foot as Madara was floating in the air, and he brought Madara down and he knocked Madara out. Like Madara fell off his they were on the like whatever the asteroid and Madara fell, but he didn't take that much damage. And then Naruto, he grabbed his katana and then grabbed it from the blade side and smacked him with the hand side and knocked him out. He took him to the bounty shop quick, like and got his money, and then he said it's not safe to keep him here. I'm going to put him in a facility. But all along he was just pitting him. He was just pitting him back where he was. And Naruto got his money, and he really didn't care about Madara no more. And so he left Madara alone and said, "Well, that's the end of my journey." And he said, and then he went back to his regular mode, and then he realized something was wrong. His eyes were like blue, but they had a like no, not that. But they had like let's just say they had like a type of sign in them. Let's just say the clan that we were talking about name is the Seeds clan, the Shadow clan. Let's just say it was the Shadow clan, and let's just say they had one of the best things. They had two things. They had an eye and a weapon that he could unlock. The eye was kind of cool. It had like it turned his eyes black, and it was weird because time he could slow down time, and he was very fast, and then plus he could manipulate, like he could use other people's powers, so he could steal it from them basically. And he thought that was really cool because when he was fighting, he was training with Jiraiya. Jiraiya used a move that he didn't know, and then Naruto just randomly did it. And then he realized that I was for that, and like he was running at Raikage speed, and then time just slowed down. And to Jiraiya, it was still the same pace, but Naruto was just very fast, like the Flash mode. And Naruto was so fast that Jiraiya couldn't even see him. Like he just saw like a little blur of him. And Jiraiya was so confused, and he didn't know what that was. And then Naruto used his chains on him, and like just kept spinning around and wrapped him around it in his chain, and then hit Jiraiya. And then he pulled up with the Rasengan and hit Jiraiya. He did it. He just was training, so he didn't do serious damage. He was just toying around, and like Jiraiya didn't know what was happening. He was so confused, and so Jiraiya, he was like, "I need to learn more about this," and he asked Naruto, "Where did you get this?" Like, no, he made Naruto take a DNA test, and he was like, "Naruto, what is this black blood in you?" And Naruto was like, that's from the Shadow Clan." "What? Another clan?" And Naruto was like, "Yeah, I found it obviously in the shadows. They were just hiding, I guess. But their powers are really cool, so I asked them, can they take some of their DNA, and he said yes. And then he was like, Naruto, you already took down Zozai, and you already got 25% of the Uchiha. You already have 25% of Uchiha blood, or Uchiha DNA, and now you have 25% of whatever the Shadow Clan is. And Naruto was like, yeah, what's wrong with that? And then Jiraiya started chasing him around the house, and then Naruto, he used his cloak, and like he barricaded the door with his chains, and Jiraiya started beating on the door, and Naruto ran, and then as he ran away too far, the chain just like teleported to him, and Naruto started running as Jiraiya kept chasing him, and Jiraiya was like, I don't think much of it. And then after Naruto got away, he went back to his house to go to sleep. But first, he wanted to go on his mining stick and see how Kurama was doing. Kurama was just chilling, the regular. And Kurama really didn't care if he was like, hey, kid, you're really powerful. And like, that was kind of his winter mode when he was fighting Madara. I'ma just call that winter mode because like he made it wintry and did all that. Oh, and plus, he didn't forget about his daggers. He grabbed his daggers from the snowman. And Naruto was like, man, can't believe I'm this strong. Can't believe I was a little wimpy kid. I used to get beat around by those wimpy villagers. My old self was weak, but my new self way stronger than I used to be. And Naruto, he was so bored. And Naruto, he still wanted to become a Hokage for like a random village. He actually let's just say he wanted to become Hokage for the Leaf Village and torture them like they did him. For not for long. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like torture them a little bit. And Naruto, he was just like, yeah, I can make that. And he told everyone that he was gonna register himself as a new village person, and even in plus. And plus, he was going to fight the war for them anyways. And plus, he was probably going to win because he's kind of OP. And, this video might end. Yeah, he went back to the Lake Village and said, can I register myself as a Leaf Village member? And he said, yes, Naruto. And Naruto did it. And then everybody wondered why he was wandering around in the place. And they were like, Demon, get out of here. I said, and he was like, I'm a Leaf Villager now. And then like, he was like, none of you want this smoke. And then they were like, and he learned that from B. He learned it from B. He learned that from B. And they were like, huh? They were confused. What does that mean and stuff? And then Lee wanted to fight him because he noticed what he did to Sasuke and how he broke his ankle, like, and how he broke his ankle in the tuning exams, and all of them wanted revenge, except for Sai, because Sai, like, he wanted revenge, but he didn't have nothing to do with it, but he fought Naruto anyways. And let's just say Team 7 and let's just say Team 7. I'm gonna just say Team 7 wanted to fight him, and they were like 1v3 now, and everybody knew about it. And Sakura came to the Leaf Village to see what was going on, and she saw Naruto 1v3 them, about to 1v3 them, and everybody just looked at it like everybody else, and the Jonin and stuff seen it, the meaning and stuff seen it. Like everybody saw it, and they wanted to see what was going on. And then Naruto, he teleported behind them, and like he just came out with the first attack and kicked Sai in the head, knocking Sai out with one hit. And everybody was surprised how strong he was. And Sasuke, he used his Sharingan. He just had let's just say he had a 3 Sharingan, and Naruto put out his Mangekyo Sharingan, and he was like, and he like dashed over a little bit, and then he used his other eye, the manipulation, and everybody was slow in time, but to them it was regular, and Naruto was super fast. He used his chains wrapped around them like he did with Jiraiya, and did the same move. And he used his Rasengan and like hit them. Let's just say that was his new combo move that he liked to do. And they were so mad because they never fought somebody so strong. And then he used wood style, encased them in like a wood tree, let's just say that. And then he set the tree on fire with black flames, and he burned them. And then they got out. But they were like badly burned. And Lee said, "You think you can beat us?" And Naruto ran and said, "You want me to break both of your legs now?" And then he ran up to Lee and like just turned his legs around, like all the way around. I'm talking about like he 360 them boys. He broke his ankles, and Lee was like, ah! He screamed in pain. And then Naruto broke his wrist, and then he knocked him out. And the Jonin were like, they were just looking shocked because of how strong he was, and his physical strength was so like strong and fast. And he was like, it's one on one now. And Sasuke, he was so scared, like he was about to poop his pants, bro. He was scared. And so Sasuke, he used his Chidori as Naruto used his Rasengan. And Naruto, he used shadow clones, and like he used the eye, the black eye that I was talking about from the shadow clan, and he just like what all of his shadow clones went really fast because the shadow clones were able to use it too, and all of the shadow clones made a Rasengan, but they made the Shuriken Rasengans. All of the Naruto's, even the regular Naruto, all of the clones and stuff made that, and like the like not Kunai Naruto, the Rasengan, the one that he throws. And then they all threw it at Sasuke, and Sasuke tried to dodge, but they threw it at a whole bunch of different angles, so he couldn't. And he got hit by every single one. And then Naruto, he uses Mangekyo Sharingan, and he looked what Sasuke was gonna do, and Sasuke was gonna run, go to the tree, and try to kick him from the boost from a boost from the tree. And Naruto, he used wood style to like block the tree off, and then he right as Sasuke looked at Naruto, his head slash his tree style hit Sasuke in the face, and Sasuke, he was like, and he just kept coughing up blood, and his nose was bleeding, and he was like, "You will not beat me. You will not beat me." And Hinata screamed, "No!" And then she kept calling Naruto a demon, and Naruto, and like in this one, Sasuke wasn't so emo, so like the girls that liked him, he kind of liked Hinata. And let's just say Hinata wasn't shy, and like in this one, like I think the people who actually watched part one, y'all already know this, but in this one, Hinata and Sakura changed places. I'm not even gonna explain it because the ones that's watching this video and watch part one already know. And so like they started fighting, but he didn't know what to like they started fighting again, but just like physical. Naruto didn't know what to do. And then he got an idea to take Hinata to the fight. Like Sasuke and Hinata, let's just say they were boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh my god. And Naruto, he was like, this is something that would get him on his feet and moving. And he ran up to Hinata, put a dagger over her, like over her neck, and Sasuke was like, "Don't you dare!" And he got really mad, and Naruto like ran really fast towards him, like changed him into his chains. Like he had one of the regular Rasengans with all of the elements, and then like the Rasengan with the like the not the Rasengan with the like the Rasengan that you can throw. And he threw the Rasengan that you can throw, ran at him, and boom, just hit Sasuke with the Rasengan that you can, with the regular Rasengan. Almost killing Sasuke but knocking him out. And all three of them went to the hospital, and everybody was shocked at like how strong Naruto was, and they did not want to mess with him. And then he said snow mode, like he put on his Ambu mask that he had got, and he said like snow mode, but he didn't want to do nothing, so he just like went away in the snow and got away. And Sakura only was the only one who knew because like was the only one who knew where he went because she knows his roots through the snow. And so she went up to him, and then like Naruto rented, no, not rented, bought like let's just say he got a mansion built, not a mansion, a modern house. Let's just say a modern house built. It was built in 2 weeks, but until then he was living in a hotel or something. And so he was living in there. It wasn't that bad, but it was just weird. Because all the people that were there were weird. And Sakura, she moved in with him. And like, they, they were like, just like, chilling. And somebody knocked on the door. And like, Naruto, he knew who it was. So, like, he knew that it was the Seven Demon Swordsmen. Well, one of them. He knew that it was Zabuza and Haku. So he was like, what are they doing here? And opened the door. And he was like, what are y'all doing to reforge? Don't y'all know y'all have a big bounty on your heads? And they were like, yes. But I wanted to see where you going to because it was the only place. And he was like, I told y'all where I was going. They were like, well, and Naruto was like, where were you guys? And he was like, nowhere, absolutely nowhere. He was like, and then Naruto, like, sensed something, and he knew that they had been out doing things with, Gato, and, like, he was like, stay away from that thug. He was like, stay away from that low life thug. And they both said yes, sir, because like they saw it, like the 70 swordsmen saw him as like a leader now, and he was like, okay, go back to these zones, but you gotta be secretive. And then he went to sleep, and he woke back up in his mindscape. But that's where I'm gonna be leaving this off. It's almost an hour long, so like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment some more ideas because I'm gonna be making the series first, and then I'm gonna be making some more series. I hope you enjoy. Peace.